Have you ever shared a space with her where nothing was said, yet everything felt understood? That quiet, almost electric tension that lingers when her gaze meets yours just a moment longer than expected. Or the way her hands seem to move on their own, adjusting her sleeves or playing with a necklace, as if they're expressing thoughts her voice chooses to keep hidden. Welcome to a world where the strongest signals aren't spoken, they're sensed. Because often a woman can communicate volumes without uttering a single word. The way she touches certain parts of her body around you can reveal far more than you might assume. These aren't random habits or meaningless gestures. They're subtle, subconscious expressions, emotional cues that hint at attraction, curiosity, and sometimes even deeper feelings. From the way she twirls her hair to how she handles her phone when you're nearby, her body may be sending signals your conscious mind overlooks if you're not paying close attention. So if you've ever wondered, is she interested in me? You're about to gain clarity. In this video, we're breaking down 10 specific gestures she might make around you, and what they truly mean from a psychological and emotional perspective. No gimmicks, no guesswork. Just real, insight-driven understanding of the signs you may have been missing. Let's get into it. Sign number 1, her clothing or sleeves. There's a quiet intensity in the way she adjusts her outfit when you're around. It's not just about appearance. It's rooted in psychology. When a woman feels drawn to you, even subconsciously, she may start straightening her sleeves, smoothing her shirt, or subtly fixing her look. Not because anything is actually wrong, but because your presence heightens her self-awareness. It's an unspoken message. I want to look good in your eyes, even if she never says it aloud. These small, almost invisible movements often come from a mix of nervous energy and underlying attraction. Picture this. You're casually talking during a break. She's smiling, engaged, and then she briefly glances down and adjusts the edge of her sweater. The conversation continues. But that moment, that was her body reacting to you. Her thoughts might be racing. Do I look okay? Is he noticing me? She may not consciously realize it, but her actions reveal it. When she touches her clothing like this, she's not just fixing fabric. She's fine-tuning how she presents herself to you. Sign number 2, her neck. This one is easy to miss, yet incredibly revealing. There's something naturally captivating about the way a woman touches her neck when she feels drawn to someone. It's far from random. It's one of the most telling gestures in body language. The neck is a sensitive and vulnerable area. When she lightly brushes it, tilts her head, or lets her hand rest near her collarbone, it often signals a sense of openness, not discomfort, comfort. It suggests she feels safe enough to lower her guard. Instead of closing herself off, she's subtly inviting connection, even if she doesn't consciously realize it. This gesture blends nervousness with attraction. It's a physiological response tied to vulnerability and awareness. On a deeper level, touching the neck can also heighten sensitivity and alertness, signs that she's emotionally engaged in your presence. So next time you notice this, ask yourself, is it just a habit, or is her body expressing something her words haven't? Sign number 3, her legs or thighs. At first glance, this may seem subtle, but it carries meaning. Have you noticed how she shifts her posture, lightly touches her legs, or crosses and uncrosses them when sitting near you? It might appear casual, even unconscious, but it can be a quiet way of drawing attention. When a woman feels attracted, she becomes more aware of her body and how she's perceived. These movements aren't about discomfort, they're about presence. She may be subtly guiding your attention without being obvious. It's a blend of confidence and understated allure. If this behavior is paired with eye contact, laughter, or leaning toward you, it becomes even more significant. Her body isn't just reacting, it's aligning with you. These small adjustments often communicate comfort and a desire to be noticed, without ever needing to say it outright. Sign number 4, her lips. There's something almost hypnotic about how a woman interacts with her lips when she's around someone she's attracted to. She might gently bite them, press them together, or trace them with her finger. To an untrained eye, it seems harmless, but beneath it lies a deeper emotional current. The lips are one of the most expressive and sensitive features of the body. Touching them isn't just a random habit. It can be a subtle form of flirtation, a quiet signal of emotional or physical awareness. These gestures are rarely intentional. They happen because she's feeling something, and her body is responding. Imagine you're joking with her, and while listening, she slowly applies lip balm with care and precision. That moment isn't just routine, it's awareness. It's her body subtly asking, "Are you noticing me?" Sometimes her lips communicate more than her words ever could. Sign number 5, her collar or necklace. Sometimes the smallest actions carry the most meaning. When she starts playing with her necklace, rolling a pendant, adjusting the chain, or lightly tugging at her collar, it may seem like a minor habit, but in body language, it's significant. This area sits near some of the most delicate parts of her body. Touching it can reflect a mix of nervous excitement and a desire to be noticed. Even unconsciously, she may be guiding your attention to that space. There's also a psychological layer. Fidgeting with jewelry is a classic self-soothing behavior. It suggests her emotions are active, and she's trying to stay composed. Picture her laughing at something you said, lightly tugging her necklace, glancing down before meeting your eyes again. That moment, it's attraction wrapped in subtlety. Sign number 6, her hair. Hair is one of the most visually impactful features, and many women instinctively use it to communicate interest. When she starts adjusting it, twirling it, or flipping it to one side, it's not just about appearance, it's a natural behavioral cue. Playing with her hair gives her hands something to do when she feels nervous or excited. It also draws attention to her face, eyes, and smile, areas that naturally hold focus during attraction. Imagine you're in a group, and she keeps glancing your way while tucking her hair behind her ear repeatedly, even when it's already in place. That repetition isn't accidental. It's a subtle signal, a form of grooming behavior often linked to attraction. She may not say how she feels, but her movements are expressing it. Sign number 7, her ears or earrings. This gesture often goes unnoticed, but it can be revealing. When she touches her ears, adjusts her earrings, or repeatedly tucks her hair behind them, it may seem insignificant, but it's not. These movements fall under what psychologists call self-adaptive behaviors, actions people use to manage emotional stimulation. If she's doing this around you, it suggests her emotions are heightened. Not negatively, but in that familiar, nervous excitement kind of way. Picture her smiling as you talk, lightly brushing her earring, then doing it again moments later. That repetition reflects internal energy she's trying to regulate. It's subtle, but meaningful, her body responding to your presence. Sign number 8, her phone. In today's world, the phone can reveal more than we think. If she keeps picking it up, tapping it, or holding it without actually using it, it might not mean distraction. It could mean the opposite. This behavior often reflects emotional tension. Her phone becomes a kind of safety tool, something to occupy her hands while she processes how she feels. If she were uninterested, she'd likely be fully absorbed in it. But if she's just fidgeting with it while staying engaged with you, that's a different story. It's her way of appearing casual while managing the internal reaction your presence creates. The phone isn't the focus. You are. Bonus sign, her hands when they're free. Here's something most people overlook. When she's not holding anything, watch her hands. Does she rub her fingers together, tap them lightly, or play with her nails? These small, repetitive movements are known as displacement behaviors. They occur when someone feels emotional energy, especially attraction, but doesn't express it directly. Her body is searching for an outlet. In simple terms, her hands are reacting because you're affecting her. She may not say it, but her body is finding ways to show it.